Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
Malcolm X was born Malcolm Little in 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska. He grew up Islam, so that became the main focus of his preaches. He became associated with the leader of NOI, or the Nation of Islam, Elijah Muhammad. In 1953, he became a member. He gave many speeches, some including the ballot or the bullet, and speeches on police brutality. In 1963, he was named the nation's second most sought-after speaker, behind Martin Luther King Jr. Malcolm X offered an alternative to Martin Luther King Jr.'s peaceful integration. Malcolm X encouraged African Americans to cast off the shackles of racism using any means possible. He backed a violent revolution to establish equality. This won him many followers and many critics. But due to his efforts, he grew the numbers of the NOI from 400 in 1952 to more than 40,000 in 1960. In February of 1965, Malcolm X was preparing for a speech at the Audubon Ballroom in Manhattan. 3 gunmen rushed the stage and shot Malcolm 15 times at point-blank range. He was pronounced dead upon arrival at the hospital. He was only 39 years old. Malcolm X influenced a ton of people, including the Black Panther Party. The Black Panther Party was created in California in 1966 by Huey Newton and Bobby Seale. They were mostly influenced by Malcolm X in how the group approached the civil rights movement. They adopted his philosophy that freedom should be gained using any means possible. This approach was opposite of the peaceful protest that others used, such as Martin Luther King. The Black Panthers set out to help anyone who was oppressed. They were willing to use violence to get what they wanted. The Panthers had 4 desires: equality in education, housing, employment, and civil rights. To accomplish their goals, they created a 10-point plan to follow. The Black Panthers believed that the nonviolent campaign of Martin Luther King had failed. They decided to take a more aggressive stand for rights. Their protest ranged from standing outside the California Capitol with loaded weapons to protest against the Mulford Act, which banned the display of loaded weapons, all the way to starting riots and even police shootouts. Here, thousands of Black Panthers gather outside a courthouse chanting, "Free Huey."
Off the pig! Off the pig! Off the pig!
The Black Panthers also did a lot of good in the community. They offered free breakfast for children and operated community health clinics, just to name a few. The Black Panthers may have been a violent group, but they motivated the movement and proved that everyone has the right to be treated equal.